Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my name is Brad. This is my channel Animate Orange, where I put together a lot of metal models, 3D metal models. And today, another Metal Earth legend, I have Superman. This will be my third Metal Earth Legends build. And unlike the other two, Spider-Man doesn't have anything in his hand or shields or swords or any long hair. He looks very simple. Not that these are difficult kits, they're a little bit challenging, but maybe this one will go by just a little bit quicker than the last two. Talk all I want. Let's open this up, see what's inside, put it together, and see how challenging it is. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can, right? And inside we have the one spidery metal sheet, colorful pieces of Spider-Man, and we have the one sheet of instructions, blank on the back. The front side, I'm going to kind of fold it back in half. And at the top corner, we have the usual Metal Earth Legends line drawing. We have the one sheet, our drawing of the one sheet with the part numbers, showing you the different parts. And then we have a sample part here, and a little bit about fold lines, insertion holes, insertion tabs. The legend, when you see a blue circle next to a connection, that means to insert the tab, fold it over 90 degrees. The green triangle means to insert the tab and twist 90 degrees. You have your little QR code for the 360 view and the web address if you want to just type it into your computer. And then the assembly flow chart starts here with part 1. You fold that up. You come over here to page 2 or the next section. Fold this up. Add this part. Number 3, number 4. You just follow through. And if you've done any of the Legends models before, this is the simplest I've done so far. It doesn't have any extra parts. It's just the arms and legs and head. You just follow the arrows, folding and assembling, and when you get to the bottom, your Spider-Man is complete. Let's take a moment to talk about the tools that I use. This is my standard set that I use in most every build. I have long needle nose pliers and flat nose pliers, useful for a variety of different things. I have flush clippers that I use to cut the parts off the trees. It makes it quick and easy. And then I have some precision tweezers, one with a very pointed end, one that's had the pointed end ground down slightly, and one with a flat, sort of curved end. Great for getting into curved areas. And then I have a standard set of tweezers with an angled tip. These come in one of the Iconics models, and I love them and use them a lot. Taking a quick peek at the directions, we got the metal sheets here, some basic tools to get me started. This one looks to be the simplest of the 3 that I've done so far because there's no shields or long hair or funky hands. This one looks to be just plain and simple. So let's see how long it takes. Let's put together Spider-Man. The drawing in the assembly flowchart has the arms drawn the wrong way where they connect. It is a bit misleading, but if you look, if you connect them that way and bend the sides forwards, the arms will be on backwards. Be sure to attach the arms so that when the sides are folded, the fists sweep forward. I lightly twisted a few tabs to hold things at first. I will come back later and fold them over instead. Now to wrestle with getting them back on, pretty much the hardest part of these Legends models. This one tab gave me a lot of trouble. It did not want to cooperate and go into its slot, but after sufficient persuasion, it did. And now to go back and untwist those few tabs that I twisted, straighten them up and bend them over. I give you Spiderman, the third Metal Earth Legends build that I've done so far. He is the easiest, and that's not to say the others were difficult, but just because there was no funky things on his hands or long hair or shields or swords, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, it was the same build as the others for the most part, just nothing complicated about it at all. So made it a little bit simple. Took about 40 minutes to put him together. As always, the back is the difficult part, getting everything lined up in the end. And when it comes to joining two sides of a assembled model together, the end is always the most difficult, getting all those tabs to line up. But a nice model, and not bad for starters. Not a bad kit to start with. A little bit challenging for a starter, but everybody has different talents. So I'll leave it at that. There'll be more Legends models coming in the future. At least that's my plan. If you have any questions or comments, as always, leave them down below. I've started a Patreon. If you want to check that out, if you like these videos, you want to see them keep coming, I'll leave a link in the description down below, so check it out. As always, thank you for watching, and keep on keeping on.